It's not every day you manage to catch up with a young farmer of the year, not just from one end of the globe, but from the other as well. So I've got Daniel Hawthorne and James Robertson here from Ireland and New Zealand. Thanks guys for joining me. So can you tell me a wee bit about how you managed to get all the way from New Zealand to Ireland?
So I suppose, thanks for having us along here, Rachel, but we have a similar competition over in New Zealand to what Daniel competed in, what we call the New Zealand Young Farmer of the Year, and was fortunate enough that one of the prizes was sponsored by a company called Bettercraft. I'm wearing their gear here at the moment to come over to the plough and have a look around and learn a wee bit more about dairy farming in Ireland and farming in Ireland and some of the things that are happening over here.
And you've been talking a little bit about sustainability, I think, with the macro team as well, and you're going to be taking part later in the tractor driving competition. It's a bit of a team effort across the globe. Are you used to driving tractors at home?
I spent a couple of summers driving tractors. They weren't massive though, but I'm looking forward to it.
Hopefully a good team together then, but I think you might have a bit of competition here. There's been a bit of discussion about who's maybe the better tractor driver as well and what the skills are like as well. What kind of background are you from at home?
From a dairy farm. So my parents used to milk 200 Holstein Friesian cows just out of the Waikato, if anyone knows where that is, but come from there and went on to university and now work for Fonterra, which is a large dairy manufacturer cooperative in New Zealand.
Great. I'll leave you boys to it. Thanks very much.
Cheers, Rachel. Nice to meet you.
So I'm here with Kevin O'Connor, who's going to tell me a little bit about the competition and what he's looking for. He's one of the judges who work for FRS. Tell me what's important about the safety aspect of this.
Well, I suppose, Rachel, as we know, farm safety, tractors and machinery are one of the main causes of accidents and deaths on farms today. So from the minute a contestant comes into the arena here, how they're dressed. Are they dressed for work? You know, they're going driving a tractor, they're going moving bales. So we're looking for high-vis clothing. Have they got working boots on, or are they wearing runners or things like that, you know. And then I suppose from the job itself, the aspect of walking around doing pre-start checks on equipment.
Okay.
You know, checking hydraulic hoses, checking what's behind them, what's around them. A simple thing like walking back to a bind. As you can see back here, the bind goes way off, nearly 90 degrees. So generally, yesterday, anyone who did the course who walked back would have turned that in one movement.
Okay.
Whereas anyone who didn't check that bind would have to pull back up and reverse back again in maybe 2 or 3 movements. So simple things like that.
So a lot to take on board. So walk me through what all is actually involved in the competition. What do the guys need to do? Because I seen you were asking them some questions at the end there. So there's a couple of stages to this, isn't there?
Yes, there is. So first of all, when they come in, as I said, how they're dressed, their pre-start checks, and then they have to load bales onto the trailer. Just a simple farm task, everyday task.
Okay.
And then the trailer has to be reversed back from here. So they're working in as a team, you know, even though they're from both ends of the planet, they're working as a team, and they have to reverse the trailer the whole way back around and into the stakes, and then unload the bales again. Okay. So obviously driving competency comes into it, and obviously it has to be done within a reasonable length of time as well. Whereas we don't want them rushing or racing. And obviously farm safety. Do they check the equipment, how the trailer is hitched up, has it a proper hitch and cook? Do you do walk around checking your tractor? And things like that.
And I hear there's been a lot of interest in this competition. How many competitors has it been? Around 90, was there?
Normally, over the course of 3 days, there could be up to 80.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
80 competitors, yes.
And why is it so important that young people get involved in something like this?
Well, I suppose if you start anything from a young age, you know, it's like a young hurler going playing for their county.
Yeah.
You know, if you get into the habit of farm safety from a young age, you know, well then you're going to carry it through. An awful lot of farm accidents do happen, as we know, from bad habits, from rushing, racing, pressure, and not taking that second to think about what you should be doing. If you can learn that from a young age, well then you know you're off to a very good start.
Okay, now I know in this occasion the boys have been working together as a team, but you've also been seeing who is a better tractor driver for today. And have you come to a decision? Have you thought about it?
Well, I suppose this man Daniel did rub off of the post back here. And this man probably could have looked a bit better when he was looking backwards. So I suppose if I was to choose, well, all I'll say is when they came as a team together, so they will finish as a team together.
Oh, right? Well done. Congratulations, Daniel and James. Yeah. Well done. So it's a tie, I'm afraid, in this occasion. But we both go home happy, I guess. And I've got some AgriLand merchandise for both of you. So well done for taking part in playing today.
Thanks very much, Rachel.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Thanks,
Thank you.